Welcome into 23 ABC Sports. I'm Carrie Osep. Along with learning that Kern County has slipped back into the purple tier this week, there was some more rough news for high school athletics as well. Those in the sports world here in California were awaiting news on an updated guidance for youth sports from Governor Gavin Newsom and the California Public Health Department. Instead, the CIF, along with county high schools, learned that the release of that information has been postponed, with the current guidance remaining in effect while CIF competitions will not be allowed until their new guidance. Central Section Commissioner Ryan Toss shared that this doesn't change things for the section set sports schedule to begin in late December, but of course this news isn't good.
We are preparing for our events to go off just like they would in a normal year, knowing that there's a chance they might not, but we know that they're preparing best they can, and then we just got to roll with the punches a little bit. Some days I'm very optimistic, some days I'm not. So, I get it. For a student athlete, you might have those emotions that go up and down. I have them every day myself. And we feel very responsible to try to do everything we can for the student athletes. But at the same time, as you mentioned, Carrie, it's not really our call at CIF. We're going to try to do the best we can within the parameters that are given to us.
Toss also said that they had been expecting that new guidance late last week and doesn't have an answer on when they could hear next from the state health department. So we still do have NFL highlights to hold us over for whatever that's worth. So on a lighter note, we're going to now take a look at the top 3 on 23 from the best moments from this weekend in the NFL. Here we go. Number 3, another week in the NFL and another week of highlights for DJ Reed. Seahawks Jamal Adams forces the fumble on Jared Goff here, and Reed is all over it to recover the ball before Goff can get on top of it. He would also finish with a team-high 10 tackles and a 49-yard kick return. Despite the Independence grad's effort, the Seahawks would fall to the Los Angeles Rams 23-16. Number 2. The Buccaneers had big offensive moments all around, winning 46-23 this weekend, but none bigger than this play from running back Ronald Jones II. On the Bucs' 2-yard line, Jones out of the end zone hits a hole in the middle and is gone. Almost chased down, but he'll get away with this one for the 98-yard touchdown. The former USC back finished just shy of 200 rushing yards on the day, but of course got a chunk of them on this run. Number 1, Cardinals hosting the Bills. Cards down by 4 late in this game. Kyler Murray doing what he does best, scrambling to make a play, evades a defender, and just before getting out of bounds, lofts up the Hail Mary to the end zone. And guess who's there? None other than DeAndre Hopkins. 43 yards later, in triple coverage, Hopkins comes down with it. Take another look at this one. Jump man, jump, them boys up to something. Yeah, the Cards are up to winning as they take the top spot with this win in a very competitive NFC West. The long-awaited Masters finished up this weekend and finished with a champ who was long awaiting his very own green jacket, and he won that jacket in historic fashion. Entering the final round on Sunday, number 1 ranked golfer in the world, Dustin Johnson, was the leader. He'd run off 3 straight birdies coming off the 12th hole to pull away. And an already one-of-a-kind Masters, DJ would win his first green jacket with the lowest score in tournament history with 20 under, winning by 5 strokes, the first to do that since Tiger Woods in 1997, who passed on the green jacket after claiming one last year. Speaking of Tiger, he'd make his own history on Sunday, but not the good kind. On the 12th hole, the defending champ would make his worst score ever in his professional career, shooting a 10 and finding the water in Rays Creek not once, not twice, but 3 total times. If ever there was a performance from the Masters to sum up 2020, I think it would be that one. But as they all say, you can't win them all, and there's always next year. For 23 ABC Sports, I'm Carrie Osep.